Hey, welcome to episode of Chad's Beer Reviews. Doing a beer that I first reviewed on the show way back in the real early days, episode 55. I haven't reviewed it since then. I have had it since then. This one goes by many names, but here in America, this one's called Czechvar, original Czech lager, only brewed in the Czech Republic, owned by the Czech Republic. So it's a socialist brewery, 5% ABV. And I didn't realize this until just now, but there's no canning date on here. And they do say it's brewed with whole cone Saaz hops, which I didn't realize before. Natural soft water, Moravian malt. Okay. All right, so full 500 ml can, pour it into the big mug, and you can see that is a classic lager. Little bit darker than the Americans, because I would call it just straight up amber. Darker than gold. It has like, kind of a honey color. Very clear, very effervescent. Got about 2 thumbs worth of foam, although it has kind of fizzled away. Let's give this thing a smell. Yeah. I can definitely smell those Saaz hops. There's definitely a certain terroir character to the Czech lagers. Usually Pilsner Urquell is like very buttery, but I'm not getting that on this one. At least not on the aroma. Yeah, it just smells like lager. It's just very grainy, lovely Pilsner malt, those Saaz hops, clean fermentation. I will say it does not smell old, so that's good. Let's see what we're in for here. Cheers. Well, I said it didn't smell old, but it does taste. This is a tiny little bit old. I am getting a little bit of kind of the lemon lollipop on here, but it's very subtle. If you're not like an expert beer taster, you might not even notice it. That being said, it's still a really tasty Czech lager. Yeah, you know what's nice about this beer, and most beers of the style, is like you're getting like the flavor of the hops without the intense bitterness. Like I love the taste of Saaz hops. I mean, it's just like straight up like a rye kind of flavor. Maybe you call it peppercorn, or just salt and pepper kind of sensation. But unlike the German pilsners, like the actual bitterness on this one is more restrained. So you're kind of getting like I said, like the taste of the hops, the actual, there's definitely some bitterness in there, just not an intense bitterness. Yeah, this has a kind of crackery flavor to it, I would say, like a little bit of graham cracker, a little bit, which is kind of giving like kind of a malty, starchy flavor. The fermentation is clean. Not getting green apple or butter or corn or anything on here. I kind of wish that the hops were a little bit more prominent. I mean, this can's been sitting in the fridge probably a few weeks. Yeah, this one, it has for like really briefly a slightly sweet finish, but otherwise the finish is kind of even. Like there's definitely a malty and hoppy aftertaste. Body on this one, I probably put it medium, maybe medium light. Yeah, probably closer to medium light. Carbonation probably about moderate. It like those first few sips there were actually pretty effervescent, but once it like you can just look at it now, you can see like there isn't a whole lot happening there. Although I will say beautiful amber color. Like you ever see Jurassic Park with the mosquito in the amber? It's like like that. I don't think I would call this one refreshing. I think because like it has like such a long, I would say like a long finish on this one. Like I said, malty and hoppy. Like it doesn't like refresh me as I'm drinking it. Like, oh wow, that's refreshing. I'll say it's like very easy drinking, and like this is definitely something that can stand up to food. Brats, anything salty, bar food, anything like that. 5% ABV. It doesn't, which is not exactly super strong. It feels like it's like a little bit lower, like in the 4s, but a nice full 500 ml can. This was only $3.49, so it's a good deal. That being said, I'm not like amazed by this one. I probably like Pilsner Urquell maybe a little bit better, but I think if this one was super fresh, it would be awesome. So I'm gonna give a 7 out of 10 for the Czechvar. Maybe I'll probably go 7.5. It's good, approaching very good, but not quite there. Like I said, a little more hops would be nice, but I'm not gonna tell them how to brew their beer. So if you watch all the way in, you're awesome. Thanks for watching. I'll see you for Tuesday Night Beer School. Cheers.
Somebody brewed it, Chad just reviewed it. Thanks for watching Chad's Beer Reviews.
Trust me, the next episode will be a lot better.
Check, 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 check. Pilsner, 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 Pilsner. Check, Pilsner.